on Daptone Records and in the studio. Guys, a very warm welcome.
Thanks for having us.
How you guys doing?
Great.
It's great.
Something special this afternoon, a 3-hour-long set.
Yeah.
Has that been done before? Or
it's an extravaganza.
It's an the idea. Who came up with it?
I think we all it was a very natural idea from the beginning, because the way all these bands have been and the way Daptone has been, it's always been a close family of musicians, and everybody's always played in each other's shows on, live and also in the studio. So it's a very natural thing for us to try to present it this way, and it's real exciting to finally be able to do it.
And Neal, it's a first for you guys as well?
As far as
yeah?
the Daptone Super Soul review in this context, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first tour, and it was something that seemed natural to do, but once you start putting the pieces together logistically, as you can imagine, 40 people on the road, 3 buses, a semi, it's a big undertaking for us.
So it's not just for North Sea Jazz, it's a real tour?
No, it's a tour, mostly European jazz and rock festivals. And it's
festival,
actually winding down. This is
the festival here in Rotterdam said immediately, yes, we're going to do that. There's enough time to do a 3-hour gig.
I think the thing is, if you look at it as one band playing for 3 hours, it seems pretty crazy, but it's really 5 different groups of sorts. So it's, they're pretty short sets, once you put it all together. I mean, it all flows together as one show, so it's nice to be able to present it that way.
So
but, it's like going to a circus. It takes 3 hours if you're going to see the bears and the jugglers and the monkeys, the whole thing,
So you guys won't be on stage for 3 hours long?
No.
There's a bathroom break.
No, there's no breaks, but there's different musicians coming up for different parts of sets. There's the Sugarman 3 set, and the Sun and Stars set, and the Antibalas set, and the Charles Bradley and the His Extraordinaires set, and Sharon Jones, the Dap Kings, and there's people that are playing in more than one band and coming up and down, but, they are different. They're definitely separate sets. They just kind of are blending into each other.
Have you always wanted to do something like this, or?
I think it was something we talked about very early on when Gabe and I put the label together and had the concept. And obviously there's a big tradition in soul music for these types of reviews, from the Motown review to the Stax review. I don't know if we actually thought it would happen, but we did talk about it.
We've done it in the past in New York when everybody's home, which is, it's always been incredible, but to bring it on the road was much more ambitious. I mean, we're rolling with 3 buses and a semi-truck, and it's a lot of people, but it's a great group of people. We have an amazing crew and just an unbelievable family of musicians. I think everybody enjoys it, because even though everybody individually is playing much shorter sets than they're used to, especially some of these festivals, they only give us 2 hours. So, you go out there, you drive for 20 hours, you get to some place and you play a 20-minute set or a 10-minute set. It's rough, but it's exciting to play behind, with all your friends and everybody's band, everybody supporting each other, and it doesn't give you time to really have ups and downs. Everybody comes out swinging, so I think it's brought the best out of each of the acts.
You use the word family. Is that a key word?
Yeah, we use it a lot. We use it a lot because I think there's not a lot of labels that have that type of camaraderie and solidarity and cooperation between such a tight-knit family of musicians, and there are some guys rolling with us that are new or have only been, with the crew, with the label, with the family for a couple of years, but other people have been playing together for 15, 20 years. So there's definitely a real sense of solidarity on the road, and I think that's what makes it so fun to do it this way. Is I think everybody always kind of felt like a piece of something bigger, but to actually present it this way live is kind of a dream come true, I think.
You guys are playing bass and saxophone in the Dap Kings. Also the owners of the record label. How do you scout for the label? Is there time enough to do it?
We don't really scout. I mean, our idea about A&R, or we're not trying to find records or find bands. We're trying to make records, and make bands. So there's so much talent just in these musicians and stuff that we have here, and those extended families that we could make 100 more records before we run out of ideas. I mean, there's plenty of music to make,
Are you guys here for the whole weekend or just for this day?
Just for today.
Just for today. Because what I notice here at North Sea Jazz, a lot of artists are here for 2 days or 3 days to watch and listen to all the stars. Stevie Wonder was here on Thursday, I guess. So you guys come in and go out.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, the roster looks amazing, and this is actually one of the festivals that I've done before, not only with the Dap Kings, but with Sugarman 3 and probably where I was able to see some of the legendary jazz musicians that were still alive at the time. You know, I remember seeing Stanley Tarantine here, and you know, right before he passed away, and others.
Tonight you will be playing, or this afternoon, with Charles Bradley, of course, Sean and Starr, Sugarman 3. Some more surprises, or this is just the bill? That's it.
That's it. That's it. Pretty rough.
Around here,
There's
so
a lot of. I mean, it's a nonstop show, man. It's a nonstop show. I think it'd be hard not to be blown away. I don't think anybody's going to walk away shrugging from that set, man.
No.
It's